want to talk about section 9.11, estimation of parallelogram area in scale drawings. Okay, recall real quick that parallelogram area is, we have base times height, right? And in this case, we're going to be looking at using our formula with some scale factors. For example, we have a garden, or we have a model of a garden. And the model measures 3 inches by 8 inches for our base and for our height. But we have a scale factor. And our scale in this case is 1 inch is 3 feet compared to the actual thing that we're going to be using. And the key here is that we're going to be estimating, because we want to be able to do as much of this as we can in our heads, okay? So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my scale factor to figure out, like, what are these close to, and then I can find out the area-ish of my garden. Maybe in this case I'm trying to cover it with mulch or something else, and I want to know kind of a close to what it should be. All right, so in my head, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, my 8 inches, and I want to convert that into feet. So remember, the way that I do that is I multiply it, and I put what I want to cancel out on the bottom. So 1 inch is 3 feet. Cancel off my inches, and I have 8 times 3, 8, 16, 24. But since I'm estimating, I'm going to say 24 is about 20. Because here, when I'm estimating, I'm just going to go to the nearest 10. Because 10s are way easier for me to multiply in my head. And this is the base. Now let's take a look at the height. Same thing. I'm going to say 3 inches. And I'm going to multiply 3 feet times 1 inch. Cancel off my inches. And that leaves me with 3 times 3 is 9. 9 feet. Oops. Forgot my units. And 9 is about 10. Right? Pretty much no difference between 9 and 10. And now that I have these two estimated, I have 20 feet and 10 feet. And my formula is base times height. So I can just do 10 feet times 20 feet. And with my zeros rule, cover up the zeros. 1 times 2 is 2. Add them back in. And I have 200 square feet. Ish. Because remember, this is an estimate, so it's not exactly true. And what's nice is I can do all of this in my head pretty much, as long as I know my basic math facts and my multiplying by 10 rule. Now, out of curiosity, let's see how close we actually were. What we could do instead is we could multiply these two numbers together, because this would be our actual area. But I can't do 24 times 9 in my head, unfortunately. I wish that I could. So let me pull up my app and I will check my calculator. So here I have 24 times 10. And that is 240. So you can see that we were pretty close, but of course not perfectly accurate. Now in this section, you're going to be doing some examples of these. When you do them, I would like you to do, let me check and see what the homework says. It says find the actual area. What I'd like you to do is find the area estimate. And actual. Now you don't need to show this much work, but I would like you to show some intermediate steps to show that you did it instead of just copying from the answer key. That's pretty much it. Now, you will be doing there'll be some word problems in there as well. And if you get stuck or have any questions on those, please ask. All right? Good luck.